Hello everyone, watch this review here where they look at the Slade and Terra Teen Titans paperweights put out by a company called Monogram Masterworks. Now I'm reviewing both at once, mostly because they have the same packaging and stuff and they're static figures, so there's not a lot to say because they have no articulation and so forth. Now these are based on the Teen Titans cartoon, which I really liked at the time. And this features Slade in, his usual Slade outfit, but Terra has a special, Slade look, in case you weren't aware and haven't watched the series yet or haven't even followed the original comics. Yeah, Terra was working for Slade the whole time, except for she's more of a sympathetic character in this, mostly because she was not also sleeping with Slade, which has an additional ick factor to it. Now, I also kind of wanted to pick up the Starfire, but every time I see it, it ends up going for a bit pricier. I think the Raven looks decent. But Series 1 was just the Titans themselves. Series 2 was some of the baddies, not a whole lot of them. Terra probably looks the best of the bunch. Also, I really liked her interpretation on the Teen Titans cartoon. And if you'll notice, the figures from Wave 1 lock together and they form a Teen Titans thing from behind only, which is kind of weird. You'd think that they'd opt for that in the front. But hey, whatever. I don't think that this series has the same option, but hold on a second and I'll get them out of pack. Okay, first off, I just want to say that there was this absolutely terrible smell when I was opening the packages. It was actually a bit worse with Terra. I'm not sure if I just got more used to the smell or something, but it smelled almost like vomit. It was, ugh. I don't know if it's the paint or the material they're made of or what. Otherwise, I should just probably mention that if you looked at the packaging, you'll notice that the label, their name, they used a picture from the cartoon for Slade, but they used the image of the actual figurine here for Terra, so I'm not sure if that's significant at all. Slade comes with one accessory. It's his little bow staff here. You can pose him without, or you can pose him with it. This is if he's gonna like punch somebody. This is if he's gonna swing the staff. And it can actually be adjusted, but it's just not a really great fit. And I'm worried that when I do that, it'll break it eventually. Unlike the Teen Titans Wave 1, I guess they all had something at the back where they could connect. Not so in this case, it's just a generic backing for them. Although they all have the same generic cog design for the front. This weird symbol. Slade has a little face mask thing here if you can see it. Terra, nothing. Of the two, Terra was definitely the bigger pickup because it's a more cooler looking design and everything. She's got the rocks and everything flying to the air. Plus, again, kind of like that interpretation a bit more. The only criticism I have for the figure, besides the paint being really sloppy, is that her eyes look really huge. Maybe much larger, or something about the expression's just really off. It looks more like the Alice from those McGee games, rather than the character. Although, granted, she did look pretty crazed at times. It's got this really weird-looking under highlight thingy. I'm not sure what the deal with that is. Which looks like it bleeds into places. It's also present around the lips. I don't know. It's kind of weird. She does have the little Slade symbol up here. Actually, that's probably what that's supposed to be. Nah. Otherwise, in terms of design, nice clean sculpt, not a whole lot to write home about. And all these things are listed as paperweights. They're technically small busts or whatever. You'll notice that there's a really uneven finish on the hair here. It's like specks of paint or material or whatever, and then I don't know if her little things here were chipped or it's supposed to be that way. Yeah. But of the two, definitely the more solid piece. let's have a closer look at Slade as well. And although they kind of captured the look in the cartoon, I think the colors were a little bit different on the orange. In general, you know, it just doesn't look as compelling. Yeah, I mean, not a whole lot to say about him. He's boring. It's not even an exciting pose, unlike Terra. I just love that little rock thing going up there. I guess it's supposed to be like magma or something as well. And that's really neat. If you do have to pick up one from like the Wave 2, definitely go with the Terra. I'm not sure if I'll be getting anything else from the line, but, you know, kind of open to it. Although I don't think a lot of them look spectacular. But yeah, this has been a look at the... totally blanking on the name now. The Monogram Masterworks Teen Titans paperweights, or figurines, or busts, if you will. You know, for what they are and how cheaply you can find them, because, you know, these I only paid like $10 for a piece. Definitely maybe worth picking up. Till next time, folks. One final note, both figures had the same generic insert in their packages, you know, no character-specific information on this. And while it's a kind of neat design, the more interesting aspect is that they have the names in what looks to be Japanese, so I'm not sure if this is intended as an international product or if the characters have a large following in Japan, although that's definitely kind of interesting. I know that they had Teen Titans in Tokyo as the one movie for the franchise.